Do you know what a congenital heart defect or CHD is?
Just a little bit. I imagine congenital heart disease has to do with some kind of defect that you have in your heart.
No.
No, I don't.
I assume it's something you're born with, and it's a problem with your heart.
Can you guess how common of a diagnosis is congenital heart defect?
At birth, you mean?
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, although now I remember I had a friend a long time ago who had twins, and I believe it was either one or both of them had heart defects. They had holes in their hearts.
Yes, I've heard it's pretty common.
1 in 10 births.
It's about 40,000 newborns per year in the United States. So for a child diagnosed with a congenital heart defect, what are some tips that you might give to the parent to keep the child's heart strong and healthy?
Monitor the situation closely and see a physician.
That I'm not that familiar with.
Well, I mean, depending on the age, certainly I'm sure breastfeeding when they're born helps because it helps build a better immune system. And then, a healthy diet with not very low fat, even though I know young children when they're born require more fat than the average when you're older because they're developing.
I would have to say probably a consistent healthy diet, probably lots of vegetables and fruits and not a lot of red meat. And probably, I don't know if they can take baby aspirin, if possible, I think. And then exercise, but light, probably.
Okay, awesome. That's some great advice. What are some things that might contribute to a pregnant woman having a child with a CHD?
I would assume smoking and drinking.
I'm not sure. Is it hereditary?
Possibly just poor genes and just passed it on to the child at this point.
Maintain a very healthy diet and exercise while they are pregnant to ensure, a better outcome for the child.
Do you think a CHD diagnosis can happen to any pregnant woman?
I really don't know because I don't know enough about the disease.
Yes. Because when a pregnancy occurs, a woman's genes change in their body, and it's possible that they're, at that point, dormant and they become more active during pregnancy.
Yes.
Why do you think that?
It just seems like the type of thing that could affect anyone.
Probably.
Why do you think that?
Because things happen, and it's really sad.
That's really true. And yeah, it can happen to anyone, so.
Oh no.